talk of the day regarding addiction. I want to talk about addictions. Gambling. Gambling is the topic. I was at a casino, and I see this one girl. I think her name is Rosie. And I watched how she plays. And I told her, I pulled her aside, and I told her, I'm like, I don't like how you play. I'm like, you play scared. And I'm like, there is a strategy, in being a professional. Professional gambler. There's a strategy. And of course, they have songs about know when to hold and know when to fold, and know when to walk away and know when to run. You know what I'm saying? There's some real logic to that. You know what I'm saying? So I literally kind of had to ask her, why are you here? Because you play scared. You know what I'm saying? And you treat money as if it's money instead of treating money as if it's chips. Okay? I gamble to survive. So I treat it in a completely different manner. She gambles for sport. You know what I'm saying? And then ends up putting herself in a complicated position when she gets emotionally involved chasing her losses. There's a difference between me. I'm a skilled professional. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of had to ask her, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? I told her, I'm like, do you understand how much money it costs for me just to keep my lights on every month? Like, if I was to tell you how much it costs for me just to keep my lights on, you would vomit. So, for me, I do this shit to fucking survive. I don't do this shit for sport. This is 100% a job. Okay? And that's the reason why I win at the frequency that I win at, because I have the discipline to leave. When you're up, you're up. A casino boss. I love this guy. His name is Jack Rounds. I always talk about him at the end of my videos, or in the beginning of my videos. As Jack Rounds says, only the disciplined player wins, and when you're up, you're up. You know what I'm saying? He's a casino boss. He pulled me aside one day and he told me, David, I love you, but you bet like shit. You don't know how to bet. And he was right. When I made the adjustments, when I learned how to make my adjustments, it became my winning frequency was far greater, far more accurate, and far larger. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I win the way that I win, and that's why I have the life that I have. So I literally kind of had to almost grab this girl, and I'm like, why are you here? At the end of the day, we're all here for a reason, and you're not being honest with yourself on why you're here. You have an addiction. Okay, she's like, well, I have to work, and I'm like, I have to work. I come here in the middle of the fucking night, and I still get things done. But at the end of the day, I win, and you don't. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you have unbelievable shoes where you play scared, and I'm just being diplomatic for the camera. But in perfect world, she plays like a fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? You don't press while you're ahead, and then you scale, and then when you're losing, you're chasing, which is the two worst things you could ever do. You never do those two things. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference between having an addiction and having a survival mentality. The reason why I am successful at what I do is because I don't want to go backwards. There's a difference. I have a survival technique when I do anything in life. I just need enough to get by. I don't need anything more than that. I just want to be able to cover my nut and survive and be comfortable. I don't have to have it all. There's an old saying, pigs get fed and hogs get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Food for thought.